In a small village nestled by the mountains, there lived an old woman named Grandma Leela. Her smile was famous among the villagers, and they often said that even the sun shone brighter when she smiled. But life had not always been kind to her. She had faced more struggles and hardships than most people could imagine. Yet despite her losses and challenges, she remained cheerful and content. When Grandma Leela was young, she had lost her husband during a terrible drought that struck the village, leaving her to raise her 3 children alone. There were days when she had no food to feed her children, and times when she would stay up late mending old clothes to earn a little money. But every night, after putting her children to bed, she would close her eyes, take a deep breath, and count her blessings. As years passed, her children grew up, moved to the city, and had families of their own. But Grandma Leela stayed in the village. Her children urged her to come live with them, but she gently refused. "This village is my home," she would say, smiling. "I want to be here with my memories and the land that has given me so much." One winter, a severe storm hit the village. Houses and crops were destroyed, and the people were left in despair. But Grandma Leela didn't lose hope. She gathered the villagers, sharing stories of her past, reminding them of the droughts, floods, and famines that had come and gone. "We survived those days, and we will survive this storm too," she assured them with a calm smile. Her words ignited a spark of hope among the villagers, who began working together to rebuild their homes and farms. One day, a curious young man visiting the village noticed Grandma Leela's happiness and asked her, "How do you stay so happy, Grandma? Haven't you faced too many hardships?" Grandma Leela smiled warmly and replied, "My dear, happiness is like a seed. You plant it in your heart, water it with gratitude, and protect it from weeds like jealousy and resentment. I have learned that life will always have storms and sunny days, but if you keep happiness within, no storm can take it away." Intrigued, the young man asked, "But how do you stay positive, even when things go wrong?" She looked up at the sky and said, "Every morning I look at the sun and say, 'Thank you for this new day.' Every night I look at the stars and think of 3 good things that happened that day, no matter how small they were. Gratitude fills my heart, and in every situation I see something to be thankful for." As he listened, the young man felt a wave of peace and admiration. He understood that happiness was not just about circumstances, but about attitude and perspective. Grandma Leela taught him that true happiness comes from a heart that chooses to be grateful and a mind that accepts life with grace. As the years went by, Grandma Leela became a symbol of resilience, joy, and hope for everyone who met her. She continued to live a simple, humble life, inspiring others with her calm and loving nature. And whenever anyone asked her secret, she would smile and say, "A happy heart is a thankful heart." Grandma Leela's story reminds us that happiness comes from within. Despite her hardships, she chose to see life with gratitude, inspiring everyone around her to do the same. Her happiness was like a light that brightened even the darkest days for herself and others.